All right, let's get our hands dirty and look at what makes a wetland tick. Every single wetland, no matter where it is in the world, has three main ingredients that make it what it is. First up, the most obvious one, water. But it's not just any water. In a wetland, the water table, that's the level of water underground, is super close to the surface or even right on top of it. This water can be there all year round, or it might just show up for a few months during the wet season. This constant presence of water is the boss. It dictates everything else that happens in that environment, from the soil to the incredible plants that call it home. Next on our list is the soil. Now, this isn't your average garden soil, not by a long shot. Wetland soil is what we call hydric soil. That's just a fancy way of saying it's soil that formed under wet conditions and doesn't have much oxygen. Because it's saturated with water most of the time, there's not a lot of air in it. This makes it really different from the soil in your backyard. It's often dark, mucky, and smells a bit earthy. That's the smell of life, mate. This special soil is brilliant at storing water, acting like a giant sponge, and it's packed with nutrients from all the dead plants and critters that have broken down over time. And that brings us to our third ingredient, the plants. You won't find just any old plant growing in a wetland. Oh no, the plants here are what we call hydrophytes, which means they're water lovers. These are the tough guys of the plant world, specially adapted to live in that soggy, low-oxygen soil. Think of cattails standing tall like soldiers, beautiful water lilies floating on the surface, or massive cypress trees with their knees sticking out of the water to help them breathe. These plants are absolute geniuses of survival. They figured out how to thrive in an environment that would drown most other plants. So you've got your water, your special soil, and your amazing water-loving plants. When you mix these three things together, you get a wetland. It's a perfect recipe for a dynamic and thriving ecosystem. Each part depends on the others. The water shapes the soil determines which plants can grow, and the plants help to filter the water and provide a home for all the little critters. It's a beautiful, interconnected system, a perfect example of how nature works together in harmony. Understanding these three key features is the first step to appreciating just how magnificent and complex these places really are, dangerously beautiful.